every year I try to do this. I try to start YouTube up again. And then like I'm 2 videos in and I'm done. Although this year I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard to post because I post a lot on Instagram. And I wanna stop being on Instagram so much and maybe just, I don't have to worry so much about the video, about editing it and doing all this cool stuff to it. I just need to do the bare minimum and post it because I love posting these things. I love sharing what I do. And I don't want to be on Instagram and Facebook and regular social media as much. So we're going to YouTube, possibly. We'll see. Okay, the reason I'm back is to share with you my flowers that I ordered. These are the ones I got. These are all flowers. Every single thing here is flowers. I feel like I still have a couple of things that I really want to get, but I don't know if I'm going to do it because I have a bunch. Like this alone could be enough to start my flower farm for this year, right? But for some reason, I have all of this. These down here are veggies, and all of this, which is overflowing, is flowers. These are all pretty full, and this one is broken because of all the seeds that I have in it. And these are just miscellaneous, like a bunch of random stuff. All these other ones are really good quality seeds. So those other ones that I still want to order, I think I might have to hold off on them and just work with what I have because I might be overdoing it. All right, let's just start. Okay, so I separated it. Look at my list here. Oh, geez. I ordered quite a bit of flowers. What is it? Let's see. How many did I order? 44? No, that doesn't sound right. Actually, yeah, maybe that is right. I don't know. I ordered a lot, though. I separated them. Okay, so these are my focal flowers. These are my greens. And this is a filler flower. Let's start with the focal flower because, okay, you know what? Let's start with the boring stuff first, which is the greenery, which isn't all that boring because it's still very pretty. So first we have Sweet Annie. Oh, and I love Geo seeds because so affordable. Had I bought all this stuff from this other company that I get my seeds from, my veggies, everything I usually get from what is this brand called? Baker Creek. But they're very pricey. Like each packet is between $3 to $5. I think this packet was $3.50. I bought some of these for like $1 over here. So back to it. Geo, I don't love the envelope or seed packet as much because it has nothing, no information, nothing, just what it is, how many seeds are inside, their like SKU that they have, the weight, where it comes from. This one came from Germany. This seed packet has lots of details, all the information on growing, best temperature, when you'll expect to see it out. Is it frost hardy? No. How much sun it wants? This one says nothing. So you really should be familiar with this stuff. And I'm still learning all this stuff, so it's not all that helpful. But either way, it was a lot cheaper. I can go ahead and pull up Google when I'm planning out where I'm going to plant these and how I'm going to plant them. Not that difficult, but it's just more convenient to have it on the seed packet. Excuse me. And have the picture on the seed packet. All of these mostly have the scientific name. Some of them just so happen to have the common name that we know it by, but again, a little inconvenient, but for the price, I'm good. All right, this one's Sweet Annie, and it's a filler. It's a pretty filler. It's not like the ones that you'll see at the grocery store, like when you're buying bouquets for the house there. They kind of have like very common fillers, but this filler, very pretty filler. Can't wait. And then I have Snow on the Mountain. I don't know how to say its actual name. Euphorbia Marganata. Euphorbia marganata. Very pretty, super pretty. I love this. It's not super common. I don't see it, at least in the bouquets that I've seen. I don't see it a lot, but there's this one lady out in Coventry, Colchester, one of those, who puts it in her bouquets a lot, and I buy her bouquets every now and then when I go over there. Love it. So it was very hard to get a hold of, but I got it. And then we've got Eryngium Plum. What is that? People being crazy outside? I don't know. Eryngium Plum, blue glitter, very pretty. It's a perennial though, and I don't think it's gonna flower this year. I really don't think it's gonna flower, but it's such cool flowers. So I can't remember if it's the flower or if it's the bud that stays. Do they have an actual flower and then the bud is what's really sought after? I don't know, but I'll show you what that looks like. Then we have Dusty Miller, which is all right. I didn't really care for it, but when you put it alone, it's not anything. It just looks pretty bland. But when you put it with stuff, it can look good. It can. I don't know if I'll be able to make it look good. But I also want this for like landscaping to plant around the place. We'll see. And then we have eucalyptus boxwood. Ooh. This one was a pricey one. This one was $22. $22, y'all. So it better do something. And I think in our area, it'll like stay. It'll come back every year. Most of the flowers I'm gonna show you do not come back every year. All right, here we go. We'll go with filler flowers. Large hybrid. Roseum. I have no idea what this is. Let's look. Let's look at what it is so that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I found it. It's a almost like straw flower, but I think it's a little bit smaller. It is smaller. It's like a straw flower and it's smaller, but it comes back year after year, I believe. And I think I got this one mostly for landscaping, and possibly if it looks good in bouquets, I'll put it in. But I think I got it mostly for landscaping. Let's see, this one is Helichrysum. Complete mix, Helichrysum white. This one is a straw flower, so kind of like this one, but bigger and much prettier. I love these. Actually, I have straw flower right here. This is what this one looks like. Love it. I love these, especially for dry, just to leave them. I still have quite a few left over from last year, and when I planted these, I expected a lot, and we were staying at our old house, and then we just happened to move, and most of them just went and died. But when I saw that some of these were still alive here at the new house, I put them out in the front yard, and I collected so much from 2 plants. So super excited for this year and putting that in bouquets. Let's see, I got a white one. So this one here was a mix. And then I have white, which I accidentally bought 2. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. And then we have chocolate flower. I cannot pronounce the scientific name on this one, so we'll just go with the chocolate flower. This is mostly for landscaping and maybe in bouquets, but it's very pretty. Yellow flower is not the big part. The big part of it is the flower, the bud that stays after the petals fall. It looks like a brownish, greenish brownish rose. So pretty, so pretty. I can't wait for that one. Okay, and then we've got chrysanthemum. What is chrysanthemum? Oh, yeah, feverfew. This, super cute, feverfew. I've got the Virgo, and I've got the, I'm gonna go with champagne. I don't know what that is. And then we've got the terracotta white. Oh, I can't wait. This is, instead of what you usually see like baby's breath, I'm gonna be using this. It's kind of, it's not like baby's breath at all, but it's small little buds like that. So I'm super excited about that, and I'm super excited to plant a bunch of this so that I can put it around the landscape too. I'm hoping that a lot of this goes around the landscape. And then we've got our main flowers, our focal flowers. I can't believe that Onyx is chilling right here and just hanging out and not losing it. So I have Aster, which is a test because I don't know how I'm gonna do with Aster. I feel like I've heard that Aster is really hard to grow. We'll see. This is the king size mix. It's the big Asters, and I think it's a lot of different colors. And then I have Cosmo Cupcake Blush and White. These are so pretty. I can't wait. Double Click. I think these are not sought after, and like not a lot of people like them, but they're really pretty in bouquets. I think they're hard to work with. But because go big or go home, right? I had to try them. Whatever, so we'll see. And then we've got Cosmo Fizzy Mix. So pretty, I can't wait for that either. And then we have a couple of project ones. Dahlias. I have dahlias. I think these are Coccinea Victorian mix. So these hopefully are big, and then I'll be able to keep the tubers out of the ones that I actually like. And then we've got dahlia pom-poms, which are tiny little dahlias, like tiny. Can't wait. And then again, the tubers that come from this, I'm gonna keep them and we'll have them forever, except for the tubers that I have right now from last year's flowers are all moldy and dying. That sucks. Okay. And then oh, I have a kids spit up. Wonderful. And then we have Helianthus. These are sunflowers, and I only know because it says Pro Cup Mix. So we have that one, and then we have Sunflower Green, Sunfilled Green, which is a pink, greenish sunflower, I think. It stays mostly green, and it has just a tiny bit of color to it. I think it might be like a brownish color. We'll see. I'm excited for those. Most of these are just cool projects, and hopefully I get to sell a bouquet or two. If I sell 5, no, if I sell like 10, I'll make my money back. So buy 10, please. Or I'll make my family buy some. You could always rely on family. I know my sister gets flower bouquets quite often. She still buys them over the winter from the grocery store. So next year, she'll be buying, or this summer, she'll be buying a bunch from me. So maybe I'll make my money back solely on my sister. I'm banking on it. You got it, sis? Okay. All right, then we have Rudbeckia. This one is Something Glow, and I'm not gonna attempt to read that. Then we've got Indian Summer Rudbeckia. Ooh, and then we've got Zinnia's Cinderella Mix. Oh, I can't wait for that one. We've got Zinnia Queen Mix. We've got Zinnia Oklahoma Mix. I think these are like super big flowers. I can't wait for any of these. I'm so excited. Cupcake Mix, which I do not remember this at all, what it looks like. Not a single clue. Maybe it's just a bunch of different colors. We'll see. And then we've got Lisianthus ABC, Lisianthus Rosanna, Lisianthus Voyage. Oh, I can't wait for Lisianthus. I am so excited for Lisianthus. I love Lisianthus. It's such a simple, beautiful flower. I think in pictures it doesn't really do it justice. I don't think I cared for the pictures the first few times I saw them. And I waited, and I was gonna give up because I didn't realize how long they took to grow. 6 months, y'all. 6 months. It was wild. And finally I started seeing little buds. And then my friend at Peter Green Flower Farm, I saw her Lisianthus in pictures. Actually, I bought a bouquet from her, and mine still hadn't opened. And then a few days later, mine started opening, and most beautiful thing ever. Seriously, it is. I'm excited for these. These are all flowers, and I need to organize them in this thing here. I'm gonna have to see because I think some of these are like organized also by focal. Oh, these are poppies. Oh, poppies. That's what I want to buy. I still want to buy a bunch of poppies, but not even for flowers. Mostly put around landscape. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go buy those poppies. I really, love poppies. Besides panties, poppies and lysianthus are like my top faves. These are fillers, spike fillers, filler flower. So I think focal flower, filler, focal flower, filler flower, spiked greens, more spiked. I think this is greenery actually. I need to organize this and I need to get my husband to buy me a new one of these. All right. Next, I will show you my veggies. Come along for the ride. See me fail or see me do great. Okay, bye.